Snap-on is very well trusted within the industry.
For mechanics and people in the trade, I think Snap-on represents a great quality.
All the professional tool users know Snap-on as a trusted brand.
I work with Mercedes-Benz and you don't want to go wrecking bolts or nuts. I think Snap-on always have the right tool for the right job.
Their reputation's established right back from 1920.
You can tell the difference when you use it, the quality of it. You know, I've got a lot of friends and you see their ratchets breaking down and so forth, and I know that with my Snap-on tools, it always helps me get the job done quicker, and you can always depend on your tool.
Snap-on goes back to 1920 in Kenosha, Wisconsin in the USA. A guy named Joe Johnson came up with the idea of an interchangeable socket. So that's where the name actually comes from, the Snap-on socket. And from quite early in the piece, the model was we had equipment in the back of a ute where we went around to the workplace of our end user customer and provided solution to their tools and equipment needs. Snap-on's always been at the forefront of innovation, right through the Second World War and through things like Space Shuttle program and so on. We have a $50 million R&D budget, and we've got a substantial innovation centre in the US.
As technology in cars advances more every year, somebody needs to be the innovator and the leader and keep up with this the best. Snap-on has done it so well that technicians and workshop owners everywhere are finding out about it. They want to get onto it.
For a new franchisee, automotive diagnostics is a really important part of the business. You can't work on a modern car without handheld diagnostics.
My diagnostic sales growth has increased by about 50% this year. This is a lot due to my confidence in the product and my knowledge of the product from Snap-on's training classes, which even customers are allowed to come to.
Our general business has grown around 10% in recent years, where our diagnostic business has grown like 35% year on year. And for a franchisee, it's really an extra revenue stream of high-ticket items that's really boosted the business.
Without this training, I couldn't help my customers once they bought the tools. And as I expand my knowledge and my confidence, I sell the tools more and more.
For us, when we first get our toolkit, it's very exciting. You've got your own toolbox, and for me it was very important. I wanted to keep the same brand, and I've loved my Snap-on tools. So bit by bit, you just have to save up and you put a little bit aside and just build your collection of tools.
When you rock up to a new workshop, an existing workshop, sometimes the guys will come out to you straight away. They're hanging to see what's new on the truck. Otherwise, you may go in there and show on an iPad a new product that's coming out that'll make their life easier.
Our Snap-on truck arrives every Tuesday, so we always have a look at the specials that are happening.
You find your pattern and you stick to it. After a few months, you start to really see some strong results, and you get more and more confident. By about 6 months, you find it really easy. If I were to be asked why Snap-on, I would say, what better company than a company that's been around for 90 or more years? You're your own boss, flexible lifestyle, flexible hours, and how motivated you are really shows in your results.
Product base is growing, so apart from the core business of spanners and sockets and so on, much more into diagnostics, undercar, workshop equipment.
Snap-on already have a big name for themselves. We all know that they're a great tool to use, so once you start you can't stop. It's just part of it. Obviously it just gets addictive.